Get strong.
Hey everyone, how's it going? Kim here, welcome back. Today we are doing a 30-minute lower body and abs strength training workout. We are going to be doing this in a TRISET circuit, so it'll be 3 exercises worked back to back for 30 seconds on each, then we'll take a 30-second rest. I'm using 1 set of dumbbells for this workout and I'm going a little heavier on them today, and I've got a mat for when we go onto the floor. So go ahead, get yourself all set up. When you're ready, we'll get started. Okay, we're gonna warm it up. So we're gonna start by taking our knees and pulling them in towards our chest, getting a little bit of a glute stretch in there. Good. Just a couple more. Last one. Plant those feet, place your hands on your hips, and we're gonna hinge it forward and press those hips forward. Hinge, squeeze your glutes. Nice stretch for the back of the thighs. 4, 3. Good, we're gonna hinge, lift, lateral lunge down, stretch out those inner thighs, hinge, lift, and to the other side. Really drive your hips back here. So back and lift, hinge it. Good. Last one right here. Come on up, bring those elbows out to the side, and we're just gonna do a little twist. Start to warm up through our abs. Make sure you're coming up on that toe and just twisting through those obliques. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're gonna bring our arm across the body so you're getting nice and long through the side and switch. Good, stretching it out. On this final one, bring your hands down beside you and just come into a squat. So you want to keep that chest lifted, pull your belly button in, drive your hips back and down. Good job. 4 more. 3. Come up and kick your butt with your heels. Butt kicks here. And let's just add some arms. We want to get that whole body warm, even though we're working the lower body. Good. Beautiful stretch for those quads. 3, 2, and 1. Bring the arms all the way up. We're gonna come down into an inchworm, walk it out into a plank, hold it right here in your plank, shoulders are back, and then we're just gonna tap our shoulders. So you wanna think about pulling the belly away from the floor as we're warming it up. 4, 3, final 1. Step 1 leg forward, coming into a nice high lunge, and give it a twist here. Open up through those hips. Good. Bring it back down and twist. Back to center. 2 more on this side. Final 1. Good. Step back into that plank position and bring the other leg forward. Hold for that lunge and reach. Good. Down and reach. Last one. And lift Good. Back into your plank. This time we're gonna go into a down dog and we're gonna drop our heels one at a time. Stretch out the calves. Good. Last 2 and 1. Step forward. Lift yourself up with the straight back, arms down. We're gonna come down into a goblet position squat and then just rock it side to side. We got 6 seconds left of the warm up. Good job, hands to the floor, lift that tailbone, lift those arms up, and we're ready to go. Our first TRISET, we're gonna do a split stance deadlift, then we'll go into a reverse lunge and we'll just stay on that one leg, then we'll bring it up and do a front squat. We'll rest for 30 seconds and then we'll do the other side. Okay, so like I said, there's 3 exercises back to back, 30 seconds on, we rest for 30, and then we repeat on the other side. So we're gonna start with our right leg back, just slightly. We're gonna be hinging at the hips, and then squeezing the glutes as we come up to the top. Good, keep your back nice and straight. Think about driving that tailbone back. Good, step a little further back, and now we're just gonna drop that knee to the floor and lift. Stationary right here for this lunge. Drop and lift. All right, step that foot forward. You wanna bring those weights up towards your chest and drop it down. Okay, keep the chest lifting up. Inhale, exhale, last 30 seconds, and we're gonna rest. Whew. Drop your weight. So now we're just gonna do the same thing, but we're gonna take our left leg back. Okay, catch your breath. Get your weight in place. So we're gonna take our right leg forward, left leg back. Come on down, pick up the weights. Shoulders are back and down. Here we go, hinge it. Lift and squeeze the glutes. Working those hamstrings and our glutes on the deadlift. Step it back and come right into the lunge. Bending that back knee now, dropping it down. Good job. 10 seconds. Then we're stepping it forward for that front squat. Step it forward. Here we go. Down and up. And up. Focus on your form. This isn't about how many you can do. Push through the heels of the foot. Three seconds. Drop your weights. Okay, moving on. I'm gonna go into some sumo squats, or deadlifts, sorry. So place those weights. They're in front of you. Our feet are gonna be in our sumo stance. Toes out. Catch your breath. So just like that split stance, you're gonna be hinging. Your knees will have a slight bend in them, but you lift up with the straight back. And again, you come down by hinging. All right, here we go. Come down, squeeze. Good. Pull your belly in. Drive through your hips, squeeze your glutes. We're gonna take this into a sumo squat. And then we'll finish with some curtsies. Curtsy lunges, 8 seconds. Good. 3, 2, good. Turn the weights in. Now bend your knees and drop your hips back. Good. So from the side, you can see now my chest is lifted. Four seconds. Step it in. We're gonna go into a curtsy lunge. Diagonal behind us, step it up. Good, keep those hips forward. Lift. And up. 3, 2, and 1. Place the weights down. Get them in position. We're gonna repeat that circuit one more time. Shake it out. So if you've gotten a little heavier on the weights, you're gonna feel this. If you're using lighter weights, that's okay. Again, just focus on your form. Really trying to dial that down. Let's get those toes out. We're gonna hinge here, grab those weights, and squeeze. Good. So again, from the side, I'm gonna show you what it looks like differently. So here you can see I'm hinging straight back. I come up and I squeeze through the glutes. Good, now come down into the squat. Bending the knees, leaving the chest up, down, and lift. Good. Lift. Step it in, curtsy lunge right here. Down and lift. Really trying to drop that knee down to the floor as low as you can go. Press it up. Down. Good. Okay, take your rest, 30 seconds. I'm coming down to the floor for our next circuit. So our next 3 circuits are on the floor. This next one's gonna be really about the glutes and the hamstrings. We're gonna start with the glute bridge. Then we'll do a marching glute bridge, and then we're gonna hold that glute. So you place that weight on your hips. You're gonna drive through your heels and press up. That's exercise number 1. Are you ready? Here we go. Press and squeeze, and then lower down. Press. Good. Take it slow on the way down. We're gonna hold that bridge now and then lift 1 foot at a time. So marching bridge. Good, trying to keep those hips parallel to each other.
You
pulling, just hold it here. Really push up through those hips. Don't let it get saggy. Release it down, take a little rest. We're gonna repeat that. Then our last 2 circuits are gonna be for our abs. So we'll work for our rectus abdominis and our transverse, and then we'll get into those obliques. All right, make sure you're prepared. We're gonna go back to just the glute bridge. Ready? Let's go. Press. March it right here, lift, release. Let's work. Hold, squeeze it. Drop. Okay, place the weight aside. You don't need it anymore. We're gonna start with some toe touches. Whew. So we're gonna start with our feet all the way up. You wanna push your back down into the floor so that pelvic floor is pushing down. We're gonna come up and we're just gonna try to touch our toes. That'll be exercise 1. Exercise 2, you're gonna place your hands behind your head and you're gonna lower the legs, again, keeping that back down. And then we're gonna go into a cannonball hollow hold. So lift, stay here. Press and release. Think about lifting 1 vertebrae at a time off that mat. Really working those obliques, or sorry, those rectus abdominal muscles, so your 6-pack. Lift and release. Good, we're gonna take the hands behind our head, lift, lower those legs. Now I've got my shoulders off the mat. If you find that's too much of a strain on your head, drop your head down and just focus on those lower abs, okay? Bring the knees in and then extend everything out. Good, cannonball right here, hollow hold. Pull it in, squeeze, extend. Drop it down. We're gonna do that one more time, and then we're moving on to the obliques. So the side, abs. Just rest your head here, let your neck have a little rest. And if you do find that that neck gets sore through these exercises, take a rest. You wanna work the abs, not strain through your neck. Okay, let's get those feet up. And try to touch the toe, release it down. Exhale, let all the air out, and then inhale down. Good, reach. Hands behind your head, lower those legs. Good job. Knees in, extend. You're almost there. Rest. We're gonna come up to a seated position. So that worked your rectus abdominis, your six pack there, as well as your transverse. So your transverse is like the girdle that goes around your abdominal area, and it's basically meant to keep everything in, so all the insides of our body. Now we're gonna work those obliques, which are the side muscles that run along the side of our abs. So we're gonna lean back, elbows to the side, twist, center, exhale, center. Second exercise is going to be a bicycle crunch, so we're just going to lay down and go right into that bicycle crunch. Good, right here, hands by your ears, shoulder to knee, extend it out. You're gonna feel this. Whew, we're gonna get a burn in those abs. You can do it. Stay strong. We're gonna lower that body for the next one and go into some ankle taps. You've got it. Push. Drop the heels. Good. Lift, come up and release. Lift, down. You lift and lean into it. Squeezing through the side of the abs. Down. Release. You want to pull the shoulders off so you don't stick to your mat. Lift and twist. Rest. Okay, one more time, and then we're done. We're gonna stretch. This workout went fast today. At least it did for me. How'd it go for you? Please let me know. You're getting ready for those Russian twists, so our heels are in the floor. We're gonna lean back 45 degrees. Keep that back straight. We pull the tummy in nice and strong. Good, and you can see my head is directly in line with my tailbone, so a nice big long line right there. Elbows to the side, here we go, twist, center. Bicycles coming up. Here we go, take it down. Two, 1, feet to the floor, lift and reach. Last exercise. Good, really starting to try to crunch it through the sides there. That's it. All right, time for a stretch. Let's just let those legs fall to the ground. We're gonna take a little breath here in a savasana or corpse pose position and just let the muscles release for a minute. So focus on your breath. Nice big breath in and let it go. Good, one more time. And we're gonna take those hands over our head. Get nice and long. Point your toes now and really reach the fingers as though you're trying to get as long as you can through your whole body. Inhale and release. Good. One more breath. And let it out. Great job. Let's bend those knees and we're going to take it into a glute stretch to start. So hook that ankle over top of your left knee, really press that right knee open. And from here, if you're feeling that stretch enough, you can just stay right there, or you can take your hands behind your left thigh and pull those knees towards you. Give yourself this time to just focus on your breath. Release the tight muscles.
And now you're ignoring me. So what about us? What about all we had? Just send me an SOS. I'll run to you faster than light.
Drop it down. We're going to switch sides.
Give me some time to breathe. Give me some time to speak. 'Cause I know the truth inside. And I promise you this time, no bravado, no more strings, stupid games, just one motto. No more pain, all in vain, let your guard down. Call my name when you need a friend, no bravado.
As we lower this, we're just going to take our hands on the outside of those shins. Bring our feet together. Good. Get an inner thigh stretch. Loosen up through the low back. A little bit more into our glutes. And then we're going to drop those feet to the floor, roll it over onto one side, and bring yourselves up. We're going to come into a tabletop position to start and go into a low lunge. So step your left foot forward, your right knee is going to slide back, and you're pushing that right hip down towards the floor. From here, we're just going to shift our weight back and then straighten out that front leg, pull the toe back towards you. So now we're getting in through that hamstring and into our calf. Trying to keep a nice straight back here.
Letting go of all my heavy load.
Good. And then plant that foot on the floor. We're going to slide the back knee forward so that it's now directly underneath your hips. From here, drop that tailbone down and under. Squeeze your glutes. Get into the quads here. Good. Roll the shoulders back. Just take a look over your shoulders from side to side just to make sure you're not holding any tension in through the neck after that ab routine. 2 more. And 1, and then just drop your chin down and look up. Chin down.
Setting up
And
a goal to grow from heart.
Good. Bring the head center. We're gonna do that on the other side. So we start in that low lunge first. Get into the hip flexors, take a deep breath in.
Nobody's gonna
Exhale.
make me feel I'm off the chart. Stand up and take it as I go.
And let's just shift that back. Lift that toe.
Stronger than ever. Faded, it's not a shade of mine. All in all, I'm doing fine. Alright, I'm doing
Good. Shift the weight forward. Bring that back knee in. And let's do that again for the quads. So tuck that tailbone down and under, squeeze your glutes. I always go over my 5-minute post-workout stretch. Honestly, I could stretch for 20 minutes after a workout, but these are express workouts, so we do an express stretch. Squeeze.
take it as I go. Stronger than ever.
Good, hands to the floor, step both feet forward, and then I'd like you to just hang here in your forward fold for just a few seconds. Take a couple deep breaths in, and relax your shoulders, let go of any tension, whether that's from workouts or just life, let it go. Inhale, exhale. Good. We're gonna come up, and as we do, just shimmy those shoulders, really letting go of any tightness through the back of the shoulder blades. Coming up to the top, roll those shoulders back for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Big breath up. Exhale it down one more time. Great job, guys. You did it. Thanks again for joining me. If you're new here and like that workout, think about subscribing. I'm putting out workouts every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. That's it for me today. Take care, and I'll see you on the next one.
My love just went cold, but I'm still burning. My love just went cold.